Graffiti tag hieroglyphs, the city keeps spitting. Subway sermons, rats run the pews. Concrete gospel, the preacher's old shoes. Brown bag wisdom sips slow on the stoop. Dice game settle beef, one roll for the loot. Siren serenade, blocks twisted lullaby. Cops creeping slow, shadows multiply. Concrete jungle where the echoes rumble. Dreams crumble but the hustlers tumble. Keep climbing, skyscrapers can't humble. This is the jungle, yeah, the concrete jungle. Concrete jungle where the echoes rumble. Dreams crumble but the hustlers tumble. Keep climbing, skyscrapers can't humble. This is the jungle, yeah, the concrete jungle. Bodega cat naps, behind the dusty chips. Oxtail aroma mixed with burnt blunt tips. Mama yelling out the window, get inside quick. Kids chalk hopscotch where a body once hid. Neon signs blink like eyes with no sleep. Fiends whisper secrets that the shadows keep. Pigeon wings flap, they the block's messengers. Every crack in the pavement got a story sinister. Scoop confessions, secrets shared in code. City don't sleep, but it carries the load. Saxophone cries from a distant tenement. Life's a dice roll, every move's deliberate. Concrete jungle where the echoes rumble. Dreams crumble, but the hustlers tumble. Keep climbing, skyscrapers can't humble. This is the jungle, yeah, the concrete jungle. Concrete jungle where the echoes rumble. Dreams crumble, but the hustlers tumble. Keep climbing, skyscrapers can't humble. This is the jungle, yeah, the concrete jungle.
Alley symphonies hum, concrete gospel where the shadows come. Brownstone kingdoms, crownless thrones, streetlights flicker, their halos thrown. Dreams deferred, Langston in my chest, survival's a test, no time to rest. Broken hydrants baptize the block, brick grind rhythm, the ticking clock.
Concrete jungle, the blues don't fade. Skyscraper hymns in the evening shade. Brick by brick, the story's laid. Survive the night, tomorrow's parade. Concrete jungle, the blues don't fade. Skyscraper hymns in the evening shade. Brick by brick, the story's laid. Survive the night, tomorrow's parade.
Corner bodega, cats on the bread. Neon buzz whispers what the radio said. Graffiti sermons, prophets on the train. Blood stains speak louder than the rain. Park bench poets, rhymes in the air. Cardboard dancers spin despair. Cabs honk melodies, sirens wail. This city's a ship, I'm gripping the sail.
Tenement stack, a skyline hymn. Every window a story, the lights grow dim.
Tenement stack, a skyline hymn. Every window a story, the lights grow dim. Voices echo, ghosts of the past. This city's eternal, its shadows cast.
Steel wheels screech, echoes in the tunnel's throat. Graffiti sermons on the walls, prophets in the quotes. Crumble bag lunch, cold air biting my coat. Tokens in my palm, dreams drowning, barely afloat. The rap race ain't a sprint, it's a marathon crawl. Corner store symphonies, the bodegas play it all. Loose cigarettes and lotto dreams, scratching for the hall. Cops circle blocks where the shadows grow tall. Subway shadows, city hums below. Tracks of ambition where the lost souls go. Lights flicker, hope quicker than the train might show. Subway shadows, never let the story slow. Crackling speakers, conductor's voice fades. Elders in the corner, memories of better days. Young bloods plotting futures with illegal parades. Hustle in the veins, ambition cuts like switchblades. Street preachers on the platform, fire and they spit. Preaching salvation to the ones who never quit. But the devil's in the details, man, he's slicker than slick. Deals in the dark, leave you broke or too rich. Subway shadows, city hums below. Tracks of ambition where the lost souls go. Lights flicker, hope quicker than the train light show. Subway shadows, never let the story slow.
Tap dance on the radiators, him. Grimy alleys where the sunlight stays slim. Corner store gospel, loose leaf choir. Dreams sold cheaper than a subway flyer. Bodega cats guard the milk crate throne. Street lights flicker like they scared to be alone. Beneath the fire escapes, echoes of the beast. Every block a sermon, every stoop a feast. City shadows creep, they don't sleep. Whispers in the cracks, secrets run deep. Brick and steel, the stories don't fade. NYC blues in the streets we made. City shadows creep, they don't sleep. Whispers in the cracks, secrets run deep. Brick and steel, stories don't fade. NYC blues in the streets we made. Graffiti sermons on abandoned train cars. Preachers in hoodies, they preach in bars. Double Dutch rhymes with a black top cracks. Kids chasing hoop dreams, never looking back. The subway screeches, iron snakes moan. Rhythms of survival in the world made of stone. Pigeons plot coop from the rooftops high, while the rats run scams in the sewers nearby. Dice games hum like a heartbeat's pulse. Lives hang heavy, no room for false. Payphone confessions to the ghosts of the block. Time frozen solid in the rhythm of the clock. Dice games hum like a heartbeat's pulse. Lives hang heavy, no room for false. Payphone confessions to the ghosts of the block. Time frozen solid in the rhythm of the clock. City shadows creep, they don't sleep. Whispers in the cracks, secrets run deep. Brick and steel, the stories don't fade. NYC blues in the streets we made. City shadows creep, they don't sleep. Whispers in the cracks, secrets run deep. Brick and steel, the stories don't fade. NYC blues in the streets we made. No fake gold. No cease. White town. White town. Train door street smell of rust in the air. Graffiti whisper stories, tags everywhere. Rat kings rule tunnel shadows creep. The city's heartbeat, concrete don't sleep. Bodega cat eyes, watch as I stroll. Pockets full of dreams, but the wind's so cold. Subway town under steel and stone, where the lost find rhythm and the streets call home. Dusty beats echo in the veins of the line. Subway tail, NYC divine. Subway tail under steel and stone, where the lost find rhythm and the streets call home. Dusty beats echo in the veins of the line. Subway tail, NYC divine. Late night cypher spitting truth in the car. Drum breaks hit harder than a distant star. Boom bap sermons baptized by the bass. Life's a chessboard, checkmate in the chase. Turnstile jumpers, dodging life's fair. Dreams ride express while the pain stays there. Sparks on the rails, light up the dark.
echoes of legends. Each left their mark from Harlem to Brooklyn. Tales untold, a city of hustlers, hearts made of gold. Subway tales under steel and stone, where the lost find rhythm and the streets call home. Dusty beats echo in the veins of the line. It's Subway tales, NYC divine. Subway tales under steel and stone, where the lost find rhythm and the streets call home. Dusty beats echo in the veins of the line. Subway tales, NYC divine.
Concrete chronicles, the block still speaks.
Cobblestone dreams where the lamppost leans. Broken hydrants flood streets, washing sins unseen. Pigeons on the wire, gossip about the fiends. Corner store chess games, pawns chase the queen. Roaches in the cupboards, hunger in the gut. Elevated stank numbers carved in the rust. Brown bag lunches, hope packed in crust. Fist full of pennies, no man to trust. Concrete chronicles, the block still speaks. Whispers in the alleys, secrets run deep. From the stoop to the rooftop, shadows creep. Concrete chronicles where the night don't sleep. Graffiti hieroglyphs, prophets on the wall. Subway sermons echo, trains carry it all. Dimes in the sock drawer, dreams feel small, but the city never quits, standing 10 feet tall. Cops patrolling slow, tension in the air. Dice games under street lights, risks laid bare. Shorty with a backpack, hopes he'll get there, but the weight of the bricks leaves his soul impaired.
Concrete chronicles, the block still speaks. Whispers in the alleys, secrets run deep. From the stoop to the rooftop, shadows creep. Concrete chronicles where the night don't sleep. Concrete chronicles, the block still sleeps. Concrete chronicles.
So cold, the wind got a shiver in his spine. Corner store dreams, over nickel and a dime. Graffiti hieroglyphs on the bricks tell a saga. Pigeons on the wire whisper secrets to the drama. Subway symphonies, the iron snake hums. Rats in the tunnel where the lost hope runs. Ash on my kick, stepping over burned wishes. Chasing the bread, but the crumbs turn vicious. Concrete chronicles, stories in the cracks. Every step a gamble, no dice, just facts. City never sleeps, just tosses and turns. Lessons in the street, every corner you learn. Stoop philosophers, preaching from the crates. Wisdom in the echo of the records they ate. Lampposts flicker like they signal in the code. Shadows play tag with the ghosts of the old. Red brick jungle, predators and prey. Chessboard hustle, nights take the day. Cabs splash dreams in puddles of regret. Time's a crooked dealer and the deck's still wet. Manhole steam, spirits rising from below. Cobblestone confessions in the afterglow. Clock hands limp, dragging minutes through the grime. Every rhyme a snapshot, frozen in time. Frozen in time. Frozen in time. Frozen in time. Frozen in time.
slicing the skyline gray with the grime. Fire escape symphonies clanging in time. Corner bodegas, dollar coffee steam rising. Broken dreams folded into bags they keep buying. Cardboard beds where the cold bites slow. Chalk out lines where the sunlight won't go. Go, go, go. Concrete jungle blues, the rhythm never snooze. The city breathes and chews, it spits out who it choose. Concrete jungle blues, the echoes in my shoes. Survival, pay your dues, no mercy in these hues. Concrete jungle blues, the rhythm never snooze. The city breathes and chews, it spits out who it choose. Concrete jungle blues, the echoes in my shoes. Survival, pay your dues, no mercy in these hues. $1 menu feast with a nickel for the jukebox. Graffiti hieroglyphs, whisper tales from the rooftops. Crumple metric cards, hopes punched in and out. Manhole steams, the ghost of a city's doubt. Rats run races, same pace as the suits. The fruit stands bright, but the apples got roots. Steel veins pumping life through the barrels. Cobblestones tell stories, some sweet, some feral. Alleyways echo with the cries of the lost. Every dream a gamble, but we all know the cost. But we all know the cost. Concrete jungle blues, the rhythm never snooze. The city breathes and chews, it spits out who it choose. Concrete jungle blues, the echoes in my shoes. Survival, pay your dues, no mercy in these hues.
Yeah. Turnstile jungle rats playing the symphony. Echoes in the tunnel, shadows move with infamy. Concrete confessions, preachers on the platform. Hustlers peddle dreams, baggies in their hands warm. Tails in the graffiti, truth sprayed in the cold mist. Lost souls wander, eyes blank like a closed fist. Train screeches loud, drowning out the hopeless. Steel snakes slither, city veins stay focused. Subway sermons, voices in the dark. City symphonies, beats from the heart. Ride the A-line with stories to part. Underground gospel, New York sparks. Pigeons play chess on the station tiles. Old heads with the wisdom, young cats run wild. Vendors with the incense, covers up the grime. Musicians on the corner turning penny into rhymes. Skyscraper shadows choke the light from the block. Heat from the sewer grates ticking like a clock. Kids scribble futures in chalk on the pavement. Dreams get erased by the rain, no saving. Every car a confessional, every seat a pew. Lives intersecting, different shades of blue. Steel tracks hum hymns to the past, they're true. This city's a preacher, its sermons break through. This city's a preacher, its sermons break through. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the breeze. Every crack the pavement tells a tale of survival. Concrete chronicles where pain is our cowl.
concrete chronic. Crack sidewalks, the veins of the block. Grime street walls, whisper tales that don't stop. Hustlers on the corner, dice hit the pavement. Dreams in the gutter, lost in the basement. Fiends on the steps, eyes hollow as truth. You selling hope in a bulletproof booth. Street lights flicker, Morse code of the struggle. Life's a deck stacked, every shuffle's a hustle.
Concrete chronicles, echoes in the breeze. Stories carved in shadows, whispered by the trees.
Every crack in the pavement tells a tale of survival.
Concrete chronicles, where pain is archival. Concrete chronicles,
Echoes in the breeze.
where stories carved in shadows, whispered by the trees.
Every crack in the pavement tells a tale of survival.
Concrete chronicles, where pain is archival.
Rats run races, subway symphonies hum. Steel serpents hiss, where the lost voices come. Bodega dreams sold for $1 and change. Where the rich write laws and the poor rearrange. Graffiti hieroglyphs mark the city's DNA. Sprayed in colors bold, but the message is great. Cardboard kings pop lock on the platform. Struggle is the beat, every rhyme keeps it warm.
Concrete chronicles, echoes in the breeze. Stories carved in shadows, whispered by the trees.
Every crack in the pavement tells a tale of survival.
Concrete chronicles, where pain is archival.
Concrete chronicles, echoes in the breeze.
Stories carved in shadows, whispered by the trees.
Every crack in the pavement tells a tale of survival.
Concrete chronicles, where pain is archival. Concrete chronicles.
The pavement tells a tale of survival.
Concrete chronicles. Concrete chronicles. Echoes in the breeze. Every crack in the pavement tells a tale of survival. Concrete chronicles, where pain is archival.
Pigeons in the alley, feathers dust the curb. Echoes of the boom bap, that's the only word. Crackhead sermons, gospel on the stoop. Graffiti hieroglyphics, prophets in the loop. Mano steam rising, like the city breathes. Street light flicker, night shifts to thieves. Concrete jungle, where the shadows play. Every corner got a story, every brick got a say. Concrete jungle, where the vinyls hum, where the rhythm of the struggle keeps the heartbeat drum. Concrete jungle, where the shadows play. Every corner got a story, every brick got a say. Concrete jungle, where the vinyls hum, where the rhythm of the struggle keeps the heartbeat drum. Corner store profits, lotto tickets hope. Old heads sipping, memories soaked in the dope. Brownstones whisper, tales of who came first. Kids on the fire escape, rehearse they verse. Subway symphony, the trains I ain't grown. Poets with no paper, the streets that tone. Park bench confessional, secret shared low. Saxophone wails from a window aglow. Rats run the marathon, trash bag split. City's got a pulse, can't quit, won't quit. Concrete jungle, where the shadows play. Every corner got a story, every brick got a say. Concrete jungle, hear the vinyls hum, where the rhythm of the struggle keeps the heartbeat drum. Concrete jungle, where the shadows play. Every corner got a story, every brick got a say. Concrete jungle, hear the vinyls hum, where the rhythm of the struggle keeps the heartbeat drum. Whistling through the subway veins, graffiti tagged arteries pump life through the trains. City don't sleep, just tosses and turns. Street lights blink, Morse code, bridges burn. Man on a corner, cardboard sign of pain. His past in the bottle, future circle in the drain. Rat scurry symphonies, trash can drums. Echo of a clock pop, block hums. Concrete chronicles where dreams decay. Every brick got a story, every alleyway. Voices in the smoke, they whisper and play. Concrete chronicles where the shadows stay. Rooftop jungle, skylines to prey. Birds don't chirp, they scheme and survey. Shorty with the backpack, stashing the seams. Selling hope and grams, shattering dreams. Moms at the window, prayer on the tongue. Shots outside, harmonized with siren sung. Pigeons play witness, rooftops they pew. It's the gospel of the grit, the city's tattoo. Echoes of the past in the boom bap strum. Lessons from the elders, how far we've come. But the wheel keeps turning, the struggle ain't done. Dusty loops spin, tell the tale of some.
riot. Pigeon wings flapping through the air, the city's quiet until the rumble of the L steel snakes in motion. Tales of broken dreams tossed in the Hudson Ocean. Tin boots scuff pavement, souls tread the struggle. Street lights flicker hope, but shadows play the double. Concrete jungle where the wolves sharpen their fangs. Every block a symphony, listen to the clangs. Brick by brick, these streets they talk. Echoes of the past and the steps we walk. Concrete jungle, the rhythm don't stop. Dreams get built where the grind is non-stop. Corners hold secrets, whispers of a dice roll. Cash hand in hand in the life for a bankroll. Mom's at the window, praying for the morning. Sirens serenade the night, dangers forewarning. Bodegas hum with life, cats on the bread stacks. Chopped cheese, wisdom, spitting facts through the cracks. Manholes breathe steam, the city exhales. Even the wind got stories, whispering tales. Brick by brick, these streets they talk. Echoes of the past and the steps we walk. Concrete jungle, the rhythm don't stop. Dreams get built where the grind is non-stop. Wait, why break? Survival's a science, noise becomes music, chaos breeds defiance. Neon lights bleed colors into the blacktop in the concrete jungle. The grinder never backdrop.
Underneath the streetlights, dreams lay shattered. Corner store sermons, pockets tattered. Subway symphonies, steel wheels screech. Graffiti scriptures on walls that preach. Tim stomp pavement, echoes of the past. A city that moves, but shadows never cast.
Concrete reverie where the echoes play. Dust in the grooves where the vinyl stays. Stories etched in brick can't fade away. Concrete reverie, forever we sway.
Brown bag bottles, whispers in the breeze. Legends in the cypher spitting rhymes with ease. Fire hydrant baptisms, kids laughing in the spray. The block holds its breath when the sirens stray. Rust on the fire escape, ladders to the sky. We climb with the hope though the angels sigh. Tight brakes hit like the F train's jolt. Energy surging, pure asphalt revolt. Chalk outlines, telltales, no one to repeat. The rhythm of survival, a city's heartbeat.
Concrete reverie where the echoes play. Dust in the grooves where the vinyl stays. Stories etched in brick can't fade away. Concrete reverie, forever we sway.
From the Bronx to the bridge, stories intertwine. Every stoop, every step, every shadow sign. City never sleeps, but the dream stays alive. Concrete reverie where the soul will thrive.
Concrete reverie where the echoes play. Dust in the grooves where the vinyl stays. Stories etched in brick can't fade away. Concrete reverie, forever we sway.
Corner bodega, cat sleeps on the bread. Chalk lines dance where the rumors bled. Pigeon wing shadows on the rooftop sprawl. Echoes of dice games and a midnight brawl. Turnstile spinning, dreams stuck in the teeth. Graffiti whispers on the belly of the beast. Chasing the gold, but the glow turns rust. Cops on patrol, heavy boots kick dust. Concrete tales where the shadows speak. Stories carved deep in the pavement's cheek. Survive or fold, it's a daily creed. Concrete tales where the streets still bleed.
like it's tired of the fight. Subway preachers spitting fire, chasing the light. Brownstones crumble, secrets in the cracks. Ghosts in the alleys where the city on their backs. Empire dreams, but the skyline's bruised. Clock hands stuck, time feels abused. Mailbox stuffed with 1,000 regrets. Sweat-soaked hustlers cash invisible checks. Manos puff steam like a dragon's breath. Every block a chapter, life and death. Rats run relay, sirens hum a tune. City never sleeps, just stares at the moon. Concrete tales where the shadows speak. Stories carved deep in the pavement's cheek. Survive or fold, it's a daily creed. Concrete tales where the streets still bleed. Concrete tales where the shadows speak. Stories carved deep in the pavement's cheek. Survive or fold, it's a daily creed. Concrete tales where the streets still bleed.
Subway screech, iron horse symphony, graffiti whispers, hieroglyphs in the city. Corners cursed where the dice kiss pavement. Dreams traded cheap for a late night arrangement. Rats run the alleys, shadows hold their breath. Echoes of ambition dance with the scent of death.
Concrete reveries where the moonlight bends. Stories start in the middle, never know how they end. Brick walls whisper secrets, streets pretend. Concrete reveries where the night won't mend.
Curbside sermons from the hustler's gospel. Every dollar folder tells a story colossal. Bodega cat, eyes sharp, move silent. Watching the drama unfold, days violent. Turnstiles click like a metronome ticking. Time slipping through hands, the plot thickening. Neon reflections and puddles of regret. Dreams we ain't chased, ones we ain't met. Smoke rises slow, signals in the sky. Who writes our epitaph when we don't know why?
Concrete reveries where the moonlight bends. Stories start in the middle, never know how they end. Brick walls whisper secrets, streets pretend. Concrete reveries where the night won't mend.
Late night shuffle, concrete jungle shuffle. Street lights strobe, shadows moving a scuffle. Bodega cat perched, eyeing crumbs on the floor. Echoes of the A train, rumbling roar. Block whisper secrets, brick walls hold the sound. Graffiti hieroglyphs, every corner profound. Sweat from the pavement, heat rises, it steams. Life ain't a movie, but it's cutting through scenes.
Concrete tales, hear the whispers in the cracks. City breeze life, no time to relax. Step by step, every move leaves a trail. Living, surviving, these concrete tales. Concrete tales, hear the whispers in the cracks. City breeze life, no time to relax. Step by step, every move leaves a trail. Living, surviving, these concrete tales.
Astute philosophers, spitting truth with no filter. Wisdom in the smog, skyline like a scripture. Brown paper bags, sipping dreams on the curb. Stories in the slang, every sentence a verb. The baseline of the city's a jackhammer pound. Hustlers anthem, sneakers scuffing the ground. Echoes of Big L, ghosts in the park. Moonlight stage, city lights spark the dark.
Concrete tales, hear the whispers in the cracks. City breeze life, no time to relax. Step by step, every move leaves a trail. Living, surviving, these concrete tales. Concrete tales, hear the whispers in the cracks. City breeze life,
Subway serenade, rats in the masquerade. Corners where the hustlers made deals in the shadow shade. Street lights flicker, dreams die quicker. Bodega cats guard the milk cans of malt liquor. Graffiti whispers, wars tell tales of schemes plotted over cheap cocktails. Cranes in the skyline, towers of Babel. Concrete jungle, life unravels. Concrete chronicles, the city's alive. Echoes of survival, the streets survive. Dusty vinyl spins, beats so primal. NYC recital, survival's the title. Concrete chronicles, the city's alive. Echoes of survival, the streets survive. Dusty vinyl spins, beats so primal. NYC recital, survival's the title. Slick talk, dice roll, bricks and payphones. Pigeons preach sermons atop brownstone thrones. Fire escapes hum songs of escape, while the corner store clerk counts the landscape. Nostalgia in the cracks, wisdom in the grime. Clock hands spin, but the city stops time. Park bench prophets spit bars of truth. Every word heavy, every syllable proof. Broken dreams patched with duct tape and hope. Skyscrapers pierce clouds of celestial rope. Subway doors slam, a beatbox cadence. Lives intertwined in the city's patience. Concrete chronicles, the city's alive. Echoes of survival, the streets survive. Dusty vinyl spins, beats so primal. NYC recital, survival's the title. Concrete chronicles, the city's alive. Echoes of survival, the streets survive. Dusty vinyl spins, beats so primal. NYC recital, survival's the title. Don't wipe that. Don't wipe that. Don't wipe that. Don't wipe that. Crack pavement where the stories are unraveled. Echoes of the stoop, dreams lost in the gravel. Corner bodegas, the incense burns slow. 40-ounce wisdom where the hustlers grow. Street lights flicker, Morse code for the blind. Bodega cats watching, they know the grind. Rusty fire escapes the skyline spine. Writing my fate in the city of mine. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle crumble. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle crumble. Subway symphony, rats run the rails. Graffiti, hieroglyphs, every brick tells tales. Dollar slice dreams, a feast for the broke. Survive off crumbs, man, that's no joke. Payphone's dead, but the ghost still dial. Whispers in the static, they linger a while. Cops circle blocks, vultures in blue. Survival's the anthem, you sing it too. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle quabble. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle tumble. Cranes rise high, but the rent rise higher. Dreams on layaway, truth's a liar. Sirens the melody, ash in the choir. I walk through the fire, the city my squire. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle crumble. Cracked sidewalks, jungle gym of danger. Every corner got a face, every face a stranger. Brownstone shadows stretch long like fables. Underneath the moonlight, dreams flip tables. Subway serenades, rats tap dance to the beat. Graffiti walls sing the city's heartbeat. Pigeon politics, rooftop debates. Dollar slice wisdom, city never hesitates. City speaks in whispers, echoes through the cracks, brick by brick. Stories stack, concrete symphonies, rhythm never lacks. The streets are alive, no turning back. City speaks in whispers, echoes through the cracks, brick by brick. Stories stack, concrete symphonies, rhythm never lacks. The streets are alive, no turning back. Cardboard prophets on the 4 train preaching, gold tooth hustlers, lessons they teaching. Park bench poets spitting ink on the wind, where a handshake can be both foe and friend. Street lights flicker, Morse code to the lost, paying the toll, no matter the cost. Baggy jeans sag heavy with dreams deferred, but the mic stays sharp, slicing every word. Rebby rats run relay, passing secrets in the dark. Fire escape ladders climb to heaven, leave a mark. Horns from cabs blend with boom bap breaks. The city don't sleep, it just changes states. City speaks in whispers, echoes through the cracks, brick by brick. Stories stack, concrete symphonies, rhythm never lacks. The streets are alive, no turning back. City speaks in whispers, echoes through the cracks, brick by brick. Stories stack, concrete symphonies, rhythm never lacks. The streets are alive, no turning back. Cracked sidewalks, the pulse of my flow, tales of survival where the cold winds blow. Dusty vinyl spinning, the soundtrack to the grind. NYC in my veins, a state of mind. State of mind, 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 state of mind.
Yo, stoop sag, city breathe heavy, smoke lingers, park benches hold stories, ghostly singers, graffiti murals whisper, colors fade, yesterday's kings lost in the arcade, crumple bills, deli bags and corner deals, scuff kicks, crack pavement, the grind reveals, pigeons scatter, rhythm in the subway clatter, concrete jungle symphony, truth in the chatter. Brooklyn shadows, they move with the beat, every block got a tale, every step got heat. Echoes of the struggle, melodies in the street. Brooklyn shadows, where the stories meet. Brooklyn shadows, they move with the beat. Every block got a tale, every step got heat. Echoes of the struggle, melodies in the street. Brooklyn shadows, where the stories meet. Fire escapes twist like vines on old stone. Brownstones watch silently, a city grown throne. Kids double dutch, dreams jump, never land. Hands on the clock stuck, time slipping like sand. Bodegas buzz, neon hum, lottery hopes. Street lights flicker, they cut through the dark like scopes. The A train's a sermon, each stop a hymn. Life's a dice roll, chances razor thin. Cardboard stage, break beeps in the courtyard. Spit bars sharp, turn struggle into street art. Chain link fences, cage dreams, but we climb in the heart of the chaos. Find rhythm, find rhyme. Cardboard stage, break beeps in the courtyard. Spit bars sharp, turn struggle into street art. Chain link fences, cage dreams, but we climb in the heart of the chaos. Find rhythm, find rhyme. Brooklyn shadows, they move with the beat. Every block got a tale, every step got heat. Echoes of the struggle, melodies in the street. Brooklyn shadows, where the stories meet. Brooklyn shadows, they move with the beat. Every block got a tale, every step got heat. Echoes of the struggle, melodies in the street. Brooklyn shadows, where the stories meet.
Brick walls echo, the cipher's alive. Rats on the tracks where the shadows survive. Graffiti trains whisper, tales of the night. Corner bodegas hum under buzzing street light. Tim's on the pavement, scuff from the grind. Lost souls on corners, searching for time, for time, for time. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn. Boom bap, heartbeat, the city's a snare. Streets wear stories, the scars they bear. Fiends chase ghosts and alleys of steam. Pigeons and prophets share the same dream. Brownstones crumble, whispers and bricks. Time moves slow, but the hustle's quick. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn. Man with a sax plays tunes to the rats. Kids break dance where the skyline cracks. Brooklyn to Queens, tales intertwine. Harlem nights sparkle, Bronx keeps the spine. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn.
Concrete veins pump life to the block. Roaches scatter when the stove get hot. Corner bodega, smell of chopped cheese. Kids playing dice, chasing dreams in the breeze. Subway stories, written in grime. Echoes of the city, frozen in time. Steel snakes rattle, carry the rhyme. Gritty truth hidden under soot and crime. Graffiti hieroglyphs on a 2 train. Language of the streets in aerosol rain. Rats on the tracks, they scurry for scraps. Same as us, just dodging the traps. City don't sleep, just blinks and sighs. Neon tears drip from mechanical eyes. Subway stories, written in grime. Echoes of the city, frozen in time. Steel snakes rattle, carrying the rhyme. Gritty truth hidden under soot and crime. Echoes of the hustle, beneath the screech. Wisdom and whispers the elders teach. A map of survival in every crease. A city alive, yet never at peace.
On the pavement, dreams in the gutter. City whisper secrets under subway stutter. Graffiti on the walls, that's the poet's creed. Where the rats run faster than the cops on speed. Corner bodegas, incense in the breeze. Dollar slice wisdom, truth served with cheese. Street lights flicker, Morse code in the dark. Echoes of ambition, one spark, one arc. Concrete shadows where the stories unfold. Every crack in the sidewalk, a tale untold. The rhythm of the block is a beat in my chest. NYC nights, put my heart to the test. Concrete shadows where the stories unfold. Every crack in the sidewalk, a tale untold. The rhythm of the block is a beat in my chest. NYC nights, put my heart to the test. Pigeons plot schemes from fire escape drones. Brick jungle symphonies played in broken tones. Hustlers with gold fronts, dreams in the grills. Chasing paper trails, running uphill thrills. Elevator stuck, 20 flights to climb. Dreams heavy in the bag, can't drop the dime. From the rooftops, the skyline cuts deep. City never sleeps, so the dreams never weep. Boom, bap, heartbeat ticking like a clock. Time's a thief lurking by the corner block. Echo of a cipher in the midnight mist. Every rhyme's a blade, every word's a fist. Boom, bap, heartbeat ticking like a clock. Time's a thief lurking by the corner block. Echo of a cipher in the midnight mist. Every rhyme's a blade, every word's a fist. Concrete shadows where the stories unfold. Every crack in the sidewalk, a tale untold.
The rhythm of the block gets a beat in my chest. NYC nights, put my heart to the test.
Concrete shadows where the stories unfold. Every crack in the sidewalk, a tale untold.
The rhythm of the block gets a beat in my chest. NYC nights, put my heart to the test. Moving heartbeat, ticking like a clock.
Time's a thief lurking by the corner block.
Block, corner block.
Echo of a cipher in the midnight mist. Every rhyme's a blade, every word's a fist. Every word's a fist. List.
Sidewalk symphony, symbolic with the struggle. City hum, baseline, life's eternal juggle. Brownstone dreams with cracks in the foundation. Graffiti hieroglyphs marking gentrification. Pigeon wings flap like loose snare hits. Subway preachers selling hope in tight fits. Corner store profits, gospel through plexiglass. Past and present collide, futures moving fast. Concrete reverie, shadows of the block. Street lights whisper when the city won't talk. Echoes of a cipher, rhythm in the breeze. Living in the cracks where the stories never freeze. Concrete reverie, shadows of the block. Street lights whisper when the city won't talk. Echoes of a cipher, rhythm in the breeze. Living in the cracks where the stories never freeze. Fried chicken aroma, the anthem of the avenue. Chalk lines fade but the memories pursue. Mailboxes rust like trust in the system. Loud neighbors argue but you still miss them. Crumpled lotto tickets, dreams tossed aside. Payphone confessions, nowhere left to hide. Dime bags drop, but hope's what they selling. The block's a novella, each chapter compelling. Man, concrete reverie, shadows of the block. Street lights whisper when the city won't talk. Echoes of a cipher, rhythm in the breeze. Living in the cracks where the stories never freeze. Concrete reverie, shadows of the block. Street lights whisper when the city won't talk. Echoes of a cipher, rhythm in the breeze. Living in the cracks where the stories never freeze.
Manhole covers breathing steam, urban lungs. Kids chasing ice cream trucks with dirty tongues. Boombox gospel spilling out the fire escape. Yesterday's mixtape, today's cityscape. Manhole covers breathing steam, urban lungs. Kids chasing ice cream trucks with dirty tongues. Boombox gospel spilling out the fire escape. Yesterday's mixtape, today's cityscape.
Still snakes screaming, wheels bite the tracks. Graffiti tombstones where the city's heart cracks. Pigeons dance on corners, crumbs of the struggle. Young bucks hustle, dreams burst like a bubble. Echoes of a sax from a shadowed stoop. Night swallows light, streets murmur the truth. Torn Tim's tab, dodging puddles of regret. Chasing payphones where the signal's last breath met.
Subway stories, inked in the grime. Tunnel vision fades, lost in the time. City don't sleep, it just rewinds. Each car a chapter, each line a shrine. Subway stories, inked in the grime. Tunnel vision fades, lost in the time. City don't sleep, it just rewinds. Each
carve a chapter, each line a shrine.
Rusty turnstiles spin, coin drops clink, lives intersect, moments vanish in a blink. Brown bag sippers, dreams drowned in malt, kids chalking futures on cracked asphalt. Rats scurry like brokers in the Wall Street storm. Suburbs hum low, city's blood runs warm. Hollow faces framed in flicker of the neon. Lifetimes condensed, flashed and they're gone. Subway stories, inked in the grime. Tunnel vision fades, lost in the time. City don't sleep, it just rewinds. Each car a chapter, each line a shrine. Subway stories, inked in the grime. Tunnel vision fades, lost in the time. City don't sleep, it just rewinds. Each car a chapter, each line a shrine.
Store dreams, brown bag ambitions. Chalk lines drawn, ghosted ambitions. Subway scream, steel rails hum sorrow. Borrowed time, ain't no promise of tomorrow. Graffiti tag walls tell tales in the paint. City never holy, saints mixed with the taint. Double park sin, sirens sing they tune. Cops or the goons both howl at the moon. Concrete echoes, stories unfold. Sidewalks, wisdom, the secrets it holds. Brick by brick, the struggles retold. Concrete echoes, hearts beat cold. Concrete echoes, stories unfold. Sidewalks, wisdom, the secrets it holds. Brick by brick, the struggles retold. Concrete echoes, hearts beat cold. Dice games on crates, hope rolled in the air. Shoelaces frayed, ain't nobody play fair. Cabbies cuss, potholes eat the street. Struggle on repeat, like a looped heartbeat. Payphones mute, ain't no calls from the past. So it spit steam, time moving too fast. Stacks of crates, the DJ cuts the thread. Spin life back to when the dreams ain't dead. Concrete echoes, stories unfold. Sidewalks, wisdom, the secrets it holds. Brick by brick, the struggles retold. Concrete echoes, hearts beat cold. Concrete echoes, stories unfold. Sidewalks, wisdom, the secrets it holds. Brick by brick, the struggles retold. Concrete echoes, hearts beat cold. Dust on the needle, crackle in the air. Fifth floor, walk up, peeling paint, despair. Corner bodega, the cat guards the bread. Echoes of a siren, blue and red spread. Steel snakes slither, underground veins. Graffiti prophets tagging hope through the pain. $1 slice dinner, folding dreams in half. 12 o'clock shadow time slips through the cracks. Concrete jungle, every block got a tale. Subway chronicles, we ride or derail. The rhythm of the rails, the city's heartbeat. Gritted symphony, where the underground meets. Park bench preacher, sermons for a dime. He spit the kind of gospel that don't follow no time. Chalk outlines, they fade with the rain. Memory stains the asphalt embedded in the grain. Turnstile jumper, freedom in the leap. 1,000 faces pass him, secrets they keep. Pigeons on patrol, cool and broken rhymes. Brick walls whisper stories lost to the grime. Concrete jungle, every block got a tale. Subway chronicles, we ride or derail. The rhythm of the rails, the city's heartbeat. Gritted symphony, where the underground meets.
Rats whisper where the sun don't roam. Crack sidewalks hum, a city's broken poem. Rats do ballet in alleys by the bodega. Dreams sold for cheap, traded for a Sega. Cardboard kingdoms under neon skies. Street light profits trading truth for lies. Sirens harmonize with the subway's roar. This ain't the brochure, it's the real tour. City shadows where the echoes play. Live stitched together, frayed day by day. Concrete gospel, hear the streets pray. City shadows, we don't fade away. City shadows where the echoes play. Live stitched together, frayed day by day. Concrete gospel, hear the streets pray. City shadows, we don't fade away. Graffiti sermons on a brickwork altar. Young hearts harder than the Harlem River water. Pigeons preach patience from the power line, while hustlers push product chasing borrowed time. Elevators creak in the project towers. Hopes on the fritz, dreams turn sour. Cops and dealers in a crooked ballet. Sunrise just a rumor, nights here to stay. Chasing gold in a land of rust. Every step forward leaves a cloud of dust beneath the grime. A spark might flicker, but the weight of the world makes the flame burn quicker. City shadows where the echoes play. Live stitched together, frayed day by day. Concrete gospel, hear the streets pray. City shadows, we don't fade away. City shadows where the echoes play. Live stitched together, frayed day by day. Concrete gospel, hear the streets pray. City shadows, we don't fade away.
Sitting, eyes low, plot thickens. Neighbors whisper, city breeze, clock ticking. Cracked sidewalks, chalk outlines, echoes in the alley, past life confines. Manhole steam, ghost of a dream. Paper bag bottles, what does it mean? Street tales, they live in the cracks. Under the ground, where the soul fights back. Street tales, where shadows convene. A city of stories unseen, unclean. Street tales, they live in the cracks. Under the ground, where the soul fights back. Street tales, where shadows convene. A city of stories unseen, unclean. Grime on my Timbs, scuff on my soul. Corner store sermon, survival the goal. Brownstones crumble, echoes of a hustle. Chains jingle jangle, flex in the muscle. Graffiti prayers, inked on the wall. Hieroglyphs of a struggle, rise then fall. Subway hum, car street symphony. Graffiti on the 2 train, coded epiphany. Rats in the gutter, chase the cheddar. Dreams deferred, write a vendetta. Street tales, they live in the cracks. Under the ground, where the soul fights back. Street tales, where shadows convene. A city of stories unseen, unclean. Street tales, they live in the cracks. Under the ground, where the soul fights back. Street tales, where shadows convene. A city of stories unseen, unclean. Vinyl pops, needle skips, loop eternal. Stories carved in concrete, scripts infernal. The block never sleeps, tales never stale. NYC grit, forever street tales. Tales.